Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yoga Jamz, episode 4. Venmo Moscoe in the house. I'm really excited to be here today. I don't have too much to say. We're going to get into some glute action, and we're going to have some grounded energy in practice to kind of bring in that water energy, but bring it down to the earth a little more. Slow things down, but also move some energy. Yeah. All right, well, let's get started. Thanks to Max for providing our crunchy jams today.
This is where I move away.
This is where you move away.
Bye.
All right, Sweetie says hello as well. We'll put her right over here. Okay, so let us start out in a comfortable seated position. Feel your sit bones grounded. And I always recommend placing something underneath your hips so that you can sit up tall and you don't feel like it's too much work to sit up. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, or you can just bring a soft gaze down to the ground. Feeling your breath slow down. Just sitting in a space of calm to begin. And take this moment to notice how your body is feeling. Notice the nature of your mind. And allow any thoughts that come through to pass by. As you breathe and become fully present in this moment, feeling the music connecting your breaths, and all of the energy between us connecting each other. And let's tune into our breath even more. Let your belly relax, and just like a balloon, imagine you're expanding your belly with your inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now gently place one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Feel this gesture of compassion and love for yourself. Sending yourself so much gratitude for showing up today. I don't know about y'all, but my motivation has lowered significantly this week. So for you to be here is amazing. Feel the pressure of your hands. And then setting an intention to be with the music, to be with ourselves, and to be with each other. Let's take one round of Om together. Breathe in deeply. Om. And then gently release your hands. And today we're going to start lying down on our backs. So remove anything that you might be sitting on and come to lie down on your mat. As you lie down, hug your knees into your chest. So hugging your knees in and gently rocking from side to side, massaging out your lower back and your sacrum. And I'll be looking over towards you so you can hear me, but please keep your head straight, gazing up at the ceiling. If you need to look up here, obviously look up here. And now start to rotate your knees in opposite directions, getting some movement into those hips. Continue to maintain that slow, deep breathing as you start to warm up your body. And now switch directions with your knees, rotating them in opposite circles, the other way. Breathe deeply and be gentle. It's just the beginning of practice. Good. And then hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. You can have fun with this. Be a little playful. Still easing in. And then from here, allow your hands to come on either sides of your hips. Bend your knees and flex your feet a lot, and make sure your knees are over your hips here. So you may start to feel some core engagement right away. Now we're gonna move slow, so flex your feet, keep your knees at 90 degrees, and on your exhale, draw that left heel to tap the earth. Inhale, draw it back up. Exhale, right heel taps the earth. Try and keep that knee at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, bring it back up. Again, other side, tap the earth with your left heel. Inhale, draws you back up. Exhale, right heel taps. Keep going. We're engaging our core to support our lower back, to create confidence and courage. Good. Exhale and inhale. One more each side. You got this. Exhale and inhale. Last one, right side. And inhale. Okay, hug your knees into your chest. Rock that out. Feeling some heat beginning to build already. Take a deep breath in. And full breath out. All right, now raise your legs up to 90 degrees here. Flex your feet a lot. We're gonna get into the core a little bit more, just to feel that center of courage and confidence and strength in the center of your body. Okay, so interlace your hands behind your head, and then you're gonna bend that right knee, and now extend your left leg all the way down. If this is too much, just keep your left leg where it is. That's totally fine. All right, so I'll stay in this variation, but you can also extend that leg if you'd like to. And on your exhale, draw your left elbow towards that right knee, squeezing in. Inhale, come back to center. Now switch. So you're either extending that right leg out or keeping it up straight. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. And switch. Either down or straight up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. And then switch. Keep going. Maybe you speed it up a little. Inhale in the center. Exhale to the side. Feel your strength. Feel that core strength. This is going to propel you through your practice, making every posture intentional. Keep going. We won't be here too long, I promise. I know it's intense. Good, your exhale draws you up. Inhale, center, and exhale, other side. One more each side, almost there. All right, relax. Hug your knees into your chest. Feel your strength. Feel that agni or fire starting to heat in your belly. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through your mouth. Last posture, lying down. From here, knees are over your hips once again. And then bring that right leg over your left. Maybe you grab a hold of your knees here. Maybe if you feel warm, you can just begin to bring your hands down your shins. Keep flexing your feet and just hug those knees in and start to rock from side to side. So you should feel this in your right glute and probably a number of other places. Keep breathing. Feeling your body begin to open and strengthen. One more breath. And now switch sides, crossing that left knee over the right. You might be right here. You might be squeezing your knees a little in. No matter where you are, go ahead and press your low back down into the earth, and you'll feel that a little more on that glute. So you don't want your butt rising up too far. Keep pressing it down. All right, rocking from side to side. Deep breaths here. Feel that music wash over you. All right, gently unwind your legs, hug your knees in, and begin to rock and roll back and forth. We're gonna massage out our spine. So it might be little rocks, just like this, or you have a little bit more flexion. Be very careful with that neck. You can come all the way back and forward. Have some fun with this. Feel your spine being massaged out. Just a couple more here, getting some energy moving. And then rock all the way up, come onto hands and knees. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through your mouth. Feel that energy, that warmth in your core that you have worked hard for. On your inhale, arch your spine, gaze up, cow pose. Exhale, tuck your chin, press through your palms, spread your shoulder blades. Inhale, tilt your pelvis, open your heart, gaze up. Exhale, press your palms, tuck your chin. One more, inhale, arch your spine. Exhale. Inhale, come back with a neutral spine here, and you're gonna tuck your toes under. Press through the left ball of your foot and then reach your right leg back. Feel your strength. Okay, so you're gonna bend that right knee, same 90-degree angle that we started with on our backs. Rotate that knee out and start to draw big hip circles here. Whew. Breathe, feel this heat, feel this energy. If you ever need to rest during this practice, please honor yourself and rest. Your body knows what to do. Okay, switch directions. I know this is intense. Feel it, breathe through it, you got this. Just a couple more here. All right, inhale, reach that right leg back, reach through the crown of your head. Feel that line of light coming from the heel to the crown. Exhale, release, rack your hips from side to side. Keep that rocking motion going as you kind of bring your knees back a little bit, and then giant hip circles here. Okay, going in the direction that feels most comfortable to you, and take note of it because we're gonna do the other side in a little bit. Deep breaths. And then come back to center, bring your knees back under your hips. Other side, let's come right into it. Tuck those toes, reach your left leg behind you. Feel that line of light, that line of energy coming from the heel through the crown of your head. You are bright. You are filled with energy and light. Bend that knee 90 degrees. Start to rotate that hip. Giant hip circles right here. Opening up. Deep breaths in and out. Good, your core is also working here. Use your core, use that fire, that courage and confidence. Switch directions, other way. Full hip circles. Feeling the strength within you. Almost there. All right, inhale, reach that left leg back. Reach through the heel, reach through the crown of your head. Still strong. Exhale, release, and rock those hips from side to side. Let's take a sigh. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. All right, going in the opposite directions. Walk your knees back a little bit, and then rotate your hips. Big circles, exaggerate this. Feel the flow coming from your hips, that groundedness. Big circles. And your breath is moving with your body, and your body is moving with your breath. They are connected here. All right, come to the center. Inhale, arch your spine, cow pose. Walk your knees back a little bit. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Press up, high plank, hold. Variation on this posture. Keep your knees down. Notice where your body is at and make the right adjustment for you. So you're either in high plank, breathing deeply. I know. Exhale, low plank. I'm gonna stay here for today. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Everyone, please lower to your knees. Hold your elbows in towards your ribs as you lower all the way down to your belly. Whew. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Press through the tops of your feet. Gently hug your elbows in toward your ribs. On your inhale, come up into baby cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up baby cobra. Exhale, fold. This last one, gently come up into baby cobra, but maybe you lift your hands or just get light on your fingertips. Your back body is engaged. You are so strong. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Take a breath, resting. Tuck your toes under. Press up through your knees. Let's meet in our first downward facing dog of the day. Then one knee and then the other. Variation on downward dog because this posture isn't for everyone. Puppy pose, coming down to your knees, reaching your hands forward. So you're either in downward facing dog or puppy pose. Then one knee, then that right knee, and sink into that left heel. Feel that hamstring, that calf stretch. Switch sides, then your left knee, sink into the right heel. Feel the back of your leg opening up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back to the center. Press through your hands. Reach your hips up. Little bend in your knees. Good. Take one more breath here. Exhale. Inhale, gaze up at your hands. Gently walk your feet to the top of your mat. I'm going to turn to face y'all, but you stay where you are. On your inhale, come up halfway. Reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward. Little bend in your knees as you reach all the way up on your inhale. And exhale, arms come down. Good. Again, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, little bend in your knees as you fold forward. Lead with your heart here. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, reach all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, hands come into your heart. Take a breath. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring yourself up halfway. Reach through the crown of your head. Feel that line of light coming from the bottom of your spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees enough so your fingertips can touch the earth. Root through your left foot, and then take a giant and soft step back with your right foot, coming into a lunge. Sending max love. Getting that laptop charge. Yeah. Press through the ball of your back foot. Bend into that front knee. Feel your strength here. Roll your shoulders away. Gaze up. And then drop your back knee down. Nice job, y'all. Okay, so that knee is dropped. Roll your shoulders away and almost bring a back bend into this low lunge. Gaze up. Take one more breath. From here, right hand roots down. And then reach your left arm forward and then up and over. Variation if you have a shoulder injury or just limited shoulder mobility, just reach and then bring it back like this. Okay, so wherever you are is perfect. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, arm sweeps back to the front of your mat. Press through the ball of your back foot. Plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now we have choices in between our postures. Choice number one is holding downward dog or child's pose. Hips come back and you just take a rest with your forehead on the mat. Another option that you can choose to do and switch it up during the practice, roll forward, high plank. Either lower your knees, lower all the way to your belly, inhaling baby cobra, exhaling down, press back, downward facing dog. Okay, so that's another option. The last option I will provide, and please only lower down in chaturanga if you have a yoga practice that you've been doing this for a while. This can cause shoulder injuries, so do this only if it fits your body. Last option, roll forward, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. So that's the only time I'm going to show that version of the vinyasa, so please choose the one that is right for you. Alright, root down through your left foot and reach your right foot up. It can be here, here, or up high. You get to decide. Hold here, deep breath in. Exhale. Keep holding. You can also do this on your knee. That's right for you. Breathe in Exhale, hug your knee in towards your nose. Reach up through your upper back, round it out, and gently step that foot wherever it naturally lands. Use your right hand to help you if you need to. Holding this lunge, press through the ball of your left foot. Roll your shoulders away. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your body warm. Feel that music move through you. All right, lower down that back knee. Roll your shoulders away. Hold, stretching out those hip flexors. And you might be here if it's too hard for your hands to reach the earth. Choose where your best posture is. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Root through your left hand. Reach your right arm up and over, or reach your right arm out to the side and back, opening up into a twist. Good, breathe here. Squeezing your right knee in towards center, pulling your right hip back and twisting from your belly, so allowing that twist to come from your core strength. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach your arm up. Exhale, hand comes on the other side of your right foot. Press through your left foot. Maybe you take a couple steps forward. Maybe you make it one step, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, fold. Little bend in your knees. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale, release down. Take a deep breath. Feeling the energy in your body, feeling yourself, and the differences from when you first started your practice today. Gently lower your hands down. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, little bend in your knees as you fold forward. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Open up through your heart. Reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. Other side. So bend your knees enough so that you can touch your fingertips down. Root through your right foot and take a soft but really giant step back, coming into a lunge here. All right, from here, you're gonna root through your feet, and you can do this on your knee if this is too intense for you. Hugging your feet together on the earth, and then start to hover your hands behind you here, so you're at a 45-degree angle. So you're squeezing your knees together, your feet are like they're on train tracks, so you might need to move that left foot over a little bit more. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On your inhale, raise your arms up high. Spread through your fingers. Your hands can also be right here if that's more accessible for you. Maybe interlace your fingers and press your palms up towards the ceiling. Feel your strength. Inhale. Exhale. Release your palms and allow your hands to come down. Bending into that front knee. Okay, listen carefully to this one. This can get a little bit twisted up, but just do your best, and if you're not understanding, then that's okay. Just get up and dance. You can always do that during this practice. All right, so root that left hand under your left shoulder, and then you're gonna start to rotate that right foot back and out to the side, spinning onto the outer edge of your left foot, reaching your right arm up. Variation of this one. Just come down to that left knee, and here we are. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. Press up through that right hip, and then reach your right arm over so you get a nice side body stretch here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach your right arm back up. No matter where you are, let's meet back, bringing that right hand back, downward facing dog. Here are options. Stay in downward facing dog or rest in child's pose. Otherwise, come with me through a vinyasa of your choice. High plank, down to chaturanga or all the way down to your belly. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale through your knees or through a high plank, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Okay, root through your right foot. Lift your left leg a little or a lot or somewhere in between. I'll stay in the middle here for you. Hold here. Always you can come down to your knee. Breathe deeply. Feel your breath, feel your strength. I know this is an intense one to hold. On your exhale, rise to the ball of your right foot. Hug your left knee into your chest as you roll forward. Gently step that left foot wherever it naturally lands and bring it all the way to the top of your mat. All right, here's our strength. So like I said on the other side, you can walk your right foot to the right if you need a little more balance in this posture. Roll your shoulders away. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. From here, squeeze your feet together as they root into the earth. Reach your hands back, 45-degree angle. Feel your strength here. Feel the groundedness you're creating. There might be a little bit of shaking, that's okay. On your inhale, reach your arms all the way up. You can keep a tiny bend in that back knee if that helps you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you interlace your hands and press your palms up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing through the ball of that back foot. We're almost there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your hands and reach your fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down to frame that left foot. Okay, listen carefully. Here's our funky twist. So, first you're gonna scooch that left foot back, a little bit behind that left hand. Left toes turn out to the side. And then you spin onto the outer edge of that right foot, or you come down to your right knee. And then you reach all the way up through that left hand. Breathe deeply here. Holding whichever posture is right for you. Reach through that left hip. Maybe you stretch your left hand up and over. One more breath. All right, everyone release and let's meet back downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. You get to decide, hold downward facing dog, child's pose, or move through a vinyasa of your choice. So you may roll forward high plank to your belly or to low plank. Inhale, back bend of choice. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Let it go. On your next inhale, gaze up at your hands. Gently walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit. And now just rest here. You can grab a hold of opposite elbows and just rock from side to side. Feeling the shifts within you. Release your elbows. On your inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, little bend in your knees as you stretch all the way up. Exhale, hands come into your heart. Release your hands and stand tall. Feel your breath beginning to slow down. Feel the changes in your body since you first started practicing. Feel that buzz. All right, we're gonna stretch out the side body a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you our music flow, where I let you off on your own for a little while. First, raise your arms up all the way or halfway, depending on your shoulders. Little bend in your knees, release your right hand over to the right, and then stretch through that left hand. Your body is coming into almost a crescent shape. And if you're right here, that's absolutely perfect too. Reach and then open that left shoulder even more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Reach through those left fingers and come all the way back up. Right hand reaches to meet it. Other side, left hand comes down. Stretch through that right arm. Feel this stretch in your ribs and your side body. And maybe you reach that right shoulder open even more, spinning it towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, reach up through those right fingertips. Left hand comes to meet it. Exhale, hands into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, let's keep flowing. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, little bend in your knees as you fold forward. Hands come through your heart. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Option to stay here, child's pose, or take a vinyasa of your choice. I'm going to stay in down dog for now, but I'll give you a moment if you'd like to keep moving some energy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Either taking a more solid, stationary pose or moving through that vinyasa. All roads lead back to downward facing dog. All right. Now I'm going to walk you through the flow that you're going to be doing on your own. So allow your mind to really pick up the sequence. If you get lost afterwards, you can just look up here because I'll be doing it. But let's learn the flow first, and then I'll unleash you to get lost and found in the music. Okay. Downward facing dog. First, reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. You can also do this on your knee, always. On your exhale, hug your knee into your chest, come to the ball of your left foot and gently step that foot in, maybe using that right hand to help you. Stretch and reach. Okay, here I'm going to give you another option. You can either do this with your left knee lifted or down. So first I'll show it lifted, and on the second side I'll show it down. Okay, from here, squeeze your feet together and reach your arms up. Coming into low lunge or high lunge. And now on your exhale, twist towards the right. So twist towards the bent knee. Arms reach out to the sides. Reach your fingers apart. Feel that twist within your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, stay here. Final option in this flow. Release the right hand down and start to come into a back bend. Please pay attention to your spine. If this hurts at all, come out of it. Okay, take one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come to frame that right foot. Step back. Child's pose, downward facing dog, or move through a vinyasa of choice. Exhaling to your belly. Inhale into a back bend of choice. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Okay, second side, and this time I'm going to show it staying on that knee. So press through your right foot and lift your left leg up. On your exhale, hug that left knee and squeeze. Use your core to move you. Gently step that left foot wherever it naturally lands. Bring it to the front of your mat. Some people might come up into high lunge. Others might lower that right knee down. Everyone reach your arms all the way up. Breathing deeply. On your next exhale, open up towards that bent knee. Final option here, not required. You can lean back into a back bend, touching the outside of that right thigh. Inhale back into the twist if you came down. And then reach those arms all the way up. Exhale, hands frame that left foot. Press through your right foot, lift your knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Option to move through a vinyasa. I'll give you time to do that. No matter where you are, feel your breath move you. Feel your breath keep you in place. Honor your breath. All right. So, now we're gonna do that flow 2 times on each side. This is an opportunity for you to really go inside, to really turn inward, and this can help you develop your own yoga practice by getting some of these postures really grounded within you. It's also an opportunity for us to really listen to the music and to feel into all that Max is creating right now. So, let's go off on our own a little bit. I'll be doing the sequence up here, and I'm going to choose to do the version with my knee down. But if you would like to, feel free to do that high crescent lunge. It's your choice. All right. I'm going to take a little sip of water here, but let's all meet in downward facing dog. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. Always take breaks if you need them. Alright, downward facing dog. Let's have Max turn that music up and go into the sequence. Feel this music, let your breath move you. Let it be a dance. Feel the joy that comes with live music and yoga. Last vinyasa if you'd like to take it. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. One more like that. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. If you're in child's pose, just chill there. Exhale, let it go through your mouth. Everyone, please drop your knees. Let your hips rest back. Let your head release onto the earth. Let's hold child's pose, calming things down. If child's pose is not accessible for you, come to a seated position and just breathe here. Let your chin rest towards your chest. Wherever you are, let yourself have a rest. Feel your belly moving in and out here. You're still resting in child's pose or in a seated position. Let all of that work, all of that flow, all of that music integrate within you. In every single cell of your body. Let your mind be free. Feeling the love that we are creating together, even if we are physically far apart. Okay, one more breath in child's pose. Or in your seat, wherever you are. And then inhale, gaze up at your fingers. Now you're going to come onto all fours, but now you're going to keep walking your hands forward. If you were seated, join us in all fours. Walk your hands forward and then allow your chest to fall in between your arms, coming into puppy pose. So you can choose to come to your fingertips if you need a little bit more and really lean back through your hips, or your hands can just rest here. Let's take some deep breaths in this lovely back bend. Lovely heart opener. Anahatasana, puppy pose. Anahat meaning heart in Sanskrit. Take one more breath. And then gently gaze up, starting to walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's take a cat-cow here. Inhale, reach your pelvis up, open your chest, gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin and press through your palms. Inhale, come to the center. Okay, we have one more pose of intensity, challenge, and creativity here. So, reach your hands forward a little bit more, tuck your toes under, press back, downward facing dog. You guys have got this. We've worked very hard so far. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gaze at your hands. You can step to the top of your mat. Inhale, little bend in your knees as you reach halfway up. Extend through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise all the way back up. Open your heart, shine open. Exhale, hands into your heart. Okay, so you're gonna release your hands down, and we're gonna do a little bit of balancing here. So, standing tall, bring your hands to your hips. And you're gonna find a drishti or a gaze point in front of you that is not gonna move. So you might wanna look past the screen because I might fall down, I might wobble, we don't know. Okay, let's start rooting through our left foot. Start to come to the ball of your right foot just to find some stability. And I always like to keep a tiny bend in my left knee, if not a really big one. And we're actually gonna bend it even more in a second. Okay, so little bend in that left knee, starting to get some bounciness almost in that left knee. And now, kind of like how we started in the beginning, you're gonna reach that right knee over the left. Now, you might use that right foot like a kickstand and stay right here. Good, so this is the first variation. Otherwise, you might start to lift that right foot up and sink a little lower. Final variation, maybe you sweep that right foot behind you and you're in a little twisted eagle here. Okay, so wherever you are, hold here, maybe you reach your arms out. Right arm comes on top, left arm behind. Your elbows can stay like this or grab your hands. I'm gonna stay in this variation. Breathe deeply. I know this one's intense. If it gets too much, just let those right toes tap the floor. One more breath. And then just explode it out, shake it out, let go of all that energy, all that holding. Maybe you dance a little bit. I always like to bring that into my yoga practice. Let it flow. Okay, other side. Hands on your hips, start to root through that right foot. Come to the ball of your left foot. And now we're gonna start to bend that right knee. From here, cross that left knee over the right, and you're finding that drishti, that gaze point. Maybe your toes tap the floor. Stay here. Or maybe you start to bring that left foot up. Final variation, maybe you bring that left foot behind your right calf. Wherever you are, maybe you reach your arms out, left elbow over right, and then maybe your palms come together. There's a lot of maybes, there's a lot of options here. Choose the one that's right for you and we'll hold. Squeeze in towards the midline of your body. Feel this twist, feel this hip opening, this glute strength here. This groundedness. 2 more breaths. Maybe you sink a little lower. Feel your strength. Last breath. All right, explode out like a starfish. Let it go. Maybe you dance it out. Just let all of that energy go. In fact, let's do some hip circles. So bring your hands to your hips, little bend in your knees, and just start to rotate your pelvis in big circles. Feel the release and all the work that you have done today. Let this feel good. Let this be fluid and smooth. Activated that second chakra of creativity. Good, switch directions, coming around the other way. Big circles. Let that music move you. We're slowing things down now. From here, we're gonna kind of keep this fluid motion going. So come down to hands and knees. Then we're gonna do those giant hip circles again. I'm gonna face y'all. Hands under your shoulders and just big hip circles right here. Really moving this energy. Let your eyes be soft. Let your breath move slow. One more circle in this direction. And then hips start to move in the other direction. Send yourself so much love, so much gratitude for showing up, and let yourself feel good in this moment. There's nowhere else in the world that you have to be. Last circle in this direction. Just one teacher called this the dessert of the yoga practice, and I really feel that. I always like that. All right, from here, walk back to sit on your heels. And if this isn't a good posture for your knees, you can just come to sit. Breathe deeply. Exhale. All right, everyone, please come to sit. I'm gonna scoot a little closer to y'all. Can you still see? Yeah, okay. All right, so at this point, we're gonna come into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. This is a really good hip opener, and we've really been preparing for it, but I want you to be really careful with your knees. So I'm gonna offer either a blanket or a pillow or a block. Bring it underneath your sit bones. If you know this posture, it's part of your practice, you know you don't need the upward lift, no worries. Although it's always good for any level of yogi to come back to the basics. Okay, first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna bend that right knee, tuck it in, and then you're gonna swoop that left foot over your right knee. Starting point, if you are feeling this and this is enough, please stay here, Gomukhasana. If you'd like a little more, your feet are flexed and you start to pull that right heel, that right foot towards the front of your mat. And maybe you start to scoot that left knee over the right. So we get this little crisscross shape here. Stay here. Flex your feet a lot to protect your knees. The further you press your feet away, the more of a stretch you're gonna get in your hips. Sitting tall, let's go inward and really feel into this posture. And final variation, if you'd still like a little more, you can start to walk your hands forward and fold over those knees. Wherever you are, let your eyes be soft. Maybe your chin even drops towards your chest. Let's hold here and let the holding of this posture really allow like the juiciness, the magic of the posture to come out and integrate into your body. Take a couple deep breaths so we can just tune into the music. Okay, I know this is an intense one. Let's take one more full deep breath. And then if you are folded forward, please walk yourself back up to sit. Everyone just start to bring your feet back in the center and let that go. So wherever you are, hands come behind you and just start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side to release that work. Whew. Getting into our hips today. It's said that we store lots of emotions and our muscles get really tight in our hips, so to release them, like I've spent an entire yoga class crying before when we were doing a lot of hip openers. It's interesting how our body, minds, and spirits are connected. Emotions. All right, let's come to the other side. So finding a tall seat, and this time you're gonna bring your left heel in, first step. And actually maybe you stay here and your right foot doesn't even cross over. You know, maybe your knee doesn't come in as far. Find the right posture for you. Okay, so if you'd like to keep going, bring that right foot over your left knee. Might stay here. Next option is to start to walk. I like to kind of like heel toe my left foot forward, and then you walk your right knee over so you have almost like a shoelace cross here. Some people call this shoelace pose. Okay, and then you stay here. Flex your feet a lot, protect that knee. If you have any pain in your knee, come out of it a little bit. We don't want any knee pain. All right, if you want to come a little bit further, the next step is to really fold from your hips. So reach your heart forward as you fold, and then come down as far as you'd like to, and relax your head. I'm gonna stay up here today. Wherever you are, let this be a pose of turning in, and we'll just let the music take the stage right now. Breathe deeper. Two more full breaths in this posture. Okay, if you're folded forward, gently walk yourself back up to sit. Bringing your heels in a little bit and then uncrossing your legs, unwinding, get out of there. Bring your hands behind you and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. We're slowing everything down, so maybe those windshield wipers are real slow right now. Come to the center. If you're sitting up on something, remove it. And let's all come down to lie on our backs. Whew, yeah, we're getting close to that deep, amazing relaxation time. But first, hug your knees into your chest and just gently rock from side to side. And now notice the difference. Notice the difference in this posture, in your body from when we first started class, because this is exactly how we started. But I'm willing to bet that those glutes and your hip flexors are a little more open. Perhaps your mind is a little more quiet. Just notice the benefits of your practice. And now bring your feet to the floor, knees face up. Feet are about hip width distance, and we're going to come into one gentle back bend. If you're cooked and you're ready to go into Shavasana, to relaxation, I welcome you to come there. Otherwise, let's go into a back bend. So bridge pose, Setvasana. You're going to bring your shoulders underneath you, press through your feet, and your hands can also be in like robot hands here. Press through, keep hugging your shoulders under, press your hips up, and your head is straight here, making sure to protect your neck. If you'd like a little more, you can interlace your hands behind your hips and hugging your shoulders under even a little more. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. Press up through your hips. Feel this rootedness. Keep squeezing your knees together. You don't want them to splay open here. One more breath. And now slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower down. Relax your shoulders, and then let your feet come to the outer edges of your mat. Your knees can fall into each other. Take a couple breaths. From here, you can take any other postures you might need to feel complete. We've done a lot of nice twisting today, but you can come into some twists. Otherwise, I'm going to invite everyone to come into Shavasana. Palms open as a sign of receiving the benefits and receiving the groundedness of the earth. Let your legs reach all the way out, toes splay open. Take up space. Allow your body to just spread out. And then find this comfort. Close your eyes. And we'll listen to Max play some more music and just allow that music to wash over your body. Shavasana. Gently starting to deepen your breath. Feeling the soft movement of your inhales and exhales. Feeling yourself awaken into the day as you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rocking your head from side to side, taking any small movements that are going to help your body to come back to us, to come back into the moment, into the room. And then gently hug your knees into your chest and roll over onto one side, coming into a fetal position. Feeling nurtured, feeling comforted. Honoring that you are safe, you are loved, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this world. And then press yourself up to a seat so we can close our practice together. Just as we started, place one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one, sealing in this practice and sending yourself all of the benefits. And then palms open, fingers extend outward. Choose one person in your life who might be struggling right now. And feel the energy of our practice. Move through your fingertips and send them love. Bring your hands into a prayer position. Let's close together with one round of Om. Inhale deeply. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thanks guys for coming to episode 4. Let's thank Max for his lovely music. And as usual, if y'all have any feedback or requests for us, please let us know. Next week is going to be a very special class, and I think all the deadheads who are watching are really going to like it.
Also, if you came late, I saw a bunch of people popped on late, a lot of West Coast people who probably maybe got the time difference wrong. Either way, whatever the reason, we put all the classes on YouTube, so we'll share a link in a little bit where this will be up on YouTube if you want to take the whole class.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming, y'all.